Very common symptom in Alzheimer's disease. People look in the mirror and they don't know who they're looking at. They don't recognise it's themselves any longer. And sometimes they get very frightened as a consequence. Sometimes they start talking to the mirror.
DNA is actually made of, it's bundled around 23 pairs of chromosomes. Inside these chromosomes, scientists have identified about 30,000 genes.
This is DNA that's in ethanol. You should hopefully be able to see it kind of looks like a bit like cotton wool.
We mash up brains or we mash up cells, and obviously they've got all 100,000 things in there. But we want to look at one specific one, so we want to try and separate those out. So we can fill this whole gel up. We run it 240 volts. It's gone all bubbly. So that jelly is here. Ooh, there it is. And we can see all 100,000 proteins, which are all sitting here, separated out by their size. If you follow me now this way.
The brain's divided into different regions called lobes. The temporal lobe just underneath there, that's where the hippocampus is, and the cerebellum, this funny looking bit underneath, that's involved in sort of balance. We use special stains and antibodies which sort of go in and they target, they stick to the plaques and the tangles. It's quite a healthy looking brain, it's the right size, it's quite heavy, and you can see the cerebellum underneath there. This would be the frontal lobe.
Head on that.
These are the different slices through the brain, popping up as we're acquiring the images.
We just found out loads of stuff about what causes Alzheimer's, and it was really interesting. We found out that mainly it was plaques and tangles that causes Alzheimer's.
The MRI scan was also very interesting.
I've had a really nice day today.
There are many ways to find out if you do have Alzheimer's.
This is really fun. We get to learn lots about Alzheimer's, but we're also doing lots of acting, which I find really interesting. Like to have a family member with Alzheimer's compared to life apart.
And then when we realised that she couldn't even recognise our own faces, it wasn't safe for her to be living alone.
What's a plaque? What is a tangle? What do they mean? What will they find? Will I know?
Alzheimer's is a common form of dementia. Alzheimer's is caused by tangles and plaques, which are made by proteins tau and Aβ.
Alzheimer's is a degenerative disease, which means it gets worse as the person gets older.
The main part of the brain which is affected by Alzheimer's is the hippocampus, which in Greek means seahorse.
You can tell from an MRI brain scan if somebody has Alzheimer's, because the hippocampus will be larger and the brain will have shrunk.
If you have somebody in your family who has Alzheimer's, your chances of getting Alzheimer's are increased slightly, but it doesn't make